Hello everyone. Okay, so today we will cover Unit 3, Book 1 on page 16 until 30. And we would like to review all from Unit 1, 2, and also the last one, Unit 3. So Unit 1 you study already. You study about, what is it? It's new vocabulary in your reading. Right? The first one is do not look up the vocabulary, the new vocabulary in your reading, because it will distract when you read, right? You cannot get the meaning from that. The second one, you can guess the meaning from the context, the verb that nearby, right? We study and we have the exam or they have the exam already, right? The last one is called the word that you don't know, or you can write it in the corner, on the top, right, or on below on the page. If you see it is important after open this, you just translate it. If not, just when you have free time, you can open it up, right? And the Unit 2 we study about fiction and non-fiction. Fiction is just like the make-up story, the story that we make up. Just like the movie nowadays, it's a scientist, right, in the mark. And the non-fiction is the true story, just like documentary, background or someone. This is what we have studied so far. So today we study about the book. What should you choose the book that is good for you? How can you use that? We'll discuss after we finish. So now please start our vocabulary first. The first one is vicious adjective, right? That's mean in our paper, deliberately, cruel or violence, right? That's mean immoral. You can say another one is monster or shameless. Vicious. When you do it, that means you are not a human, right? You are very cruel, like animal. Example is more serious and vicious monster this day. See, just like the monster. And greaser in here, the second. A young man with long hair who belong to a motorcycle gang. Just like a gang, right? But with a long hair. It's called geezer. Example, they call geezer because of their hair oil they use. They have long hair and they use the oil also, the geezer in here. And tell a fiction or true narrative story, especially one that is imaginatively recounted. That means just like narration, right? In our story. It is tale, or we can say story. Examples, enjoy hearing others tell their tales. Sometimes it can be in the past, especially for the tale or story. And another one is spring. Run a full speed over a short distance. We can say run very fast, right? In a short distance, just like they run only 100 meters, right? And then you can only a couple of seconds, then you can pass. This is called sprint. Run very fast at a short distance. Example, I saw Woody sprinting through the traffic toward me. And another one is extensive. The fifth. Adjective, that means covering or affecting a large area. Example here, they carry out an extensive search of area that not seen was found. Extensive means you do it more largely. We can say extend, wide, broad, or widespread. Make it large, make it very broad. And another one is junior. Adjectives that mean for or denoting young or younger people. That means we can say inferior, right, in here, or younger, or younger, or the next generation that is younger than you, junior. Example, there is a star rising and rising fast in local junior tennis. Another one is cover. Is put something on the top of or in front of something, especially in order to protect or conceal it. Just like the book cover, right? Something that is at the top, at the front. We can say conceal, hide. Another one is thriller. A novel, play, or film with an exciting plot, typically involving crime or espionage. That's we can say a movie that is threatened, right? When you watch it, make you thriller, make you afraid of them. You can say thriller. And somehow I like more mysterious thriller and psychological thriller. Another one is fiction. Noun is literature in the form of prose that describe imaginary event and people. Fiction, we studied already, right? Fiction, that's the make-up story, the story that they make up. Example, she began writing successful romantic fiction and historical novels. And another one, the last one, is non-fiction. Prose writing that is informative or factually rather than fiction. We can say the true story. We studied already in Unit 2, just like the background of someone, the documentary, World War I, World War II, they are the non-fiction. Example, it could be fiction or non-fiction, horror or fantasy or prose, poetry. Okay, so we finished and we would like to go to our unit 3 book. You can open your book and see strategy. Then you can go to the text and do the exercise. And anything more, you can ask me more. Please open on page 16 first. Then we will know what book that we should choose and how can we use that book. On page 16, 1-6. You can see in here, I choose only important point, right, for them. Choose the book for extensive reading, that choose the book for a large reading, read a lot in here. Which book are best for you? See, book that interest you. Your teacher and friend give you ideas, but you should look for a book that you want to read. Do not choose a book just because you have heard of it or because you think you will learn from it. Choose a book that will enjoy. So choose the book that interests you, that you enjoy. Something that you enjoy, you like to do it, it will be improving very fast. If you do something you don't like, it cannot improve very well. Just like everything that you do, right? You like it. And the second is books that are not too difficult. A book that has many unknown words, it's hard to understand. It's also not very enjoyable to read. You look for a book that is easy to enjoy, so you actually read it. So not difficult, right? That fit to your capacity. If you read it very hard sometimes, next time you don't want to read again. So read. Next strategy, they will tell you what book that's suitable for you, right? And here just tell the book that fit for you, for your capacity, for your ability. And the third is book written for language learner. If you do not feel confident about reading books in English, there are many very good story and non-fiction books that are written in simpler language, especially for learner. Okay, in here. And the last one is book written for native speaker. If you are confident reading in English, you will have a wider choice among these books. The first one is for language learner. That means if you are not, you know yourself, you are not proficient yet, right? So it have to book for the non-native speaker. If you study a lot, you're confident in yourself, look at the book of the native speaker. They will write the word that is normal for the native speaker. Right? It is like this. Okay, this is what the book that the best for you. The first one is the book that interests you. The book that not too difficult. You can choose the book that for the language learner, that means non-native speaker. If you think your English is proficiency good, you can choose the book for the native speaker. Okay, so let's start for the first strategy in here. This strategy here, it means that you understand it, you can do the text very, very well. On page 16 again, previewing a book, you can see in here. Follow 2 steps when previewing a book. Here is the first step, okay, 2 steps, right? Strategy 1. In the book, you will cover and do the exam. Read the front and book cover at the first page, often viewable on internet site. What is it about? Is it the kind of book you would enjoy? Read review by classmates or on the internet, Amazon.com or other sites. What do you say? What do you say that the book? Do you recommend it? So okay, the first one is just like read the front and the back cover, right? So the book, whatever they tell, just the front it in. You can see it here, right? It is about reading power 3 and the back cover. They will tell, right? Read more reading power 3. More reading power 3 is a new and update edition. It has everything right in here. So this is the way that you can choose the book. What they tell about, they will tell about the back and the front. This is that interests you or not, you can know by this. We'll have the exercise soon. Okay, this is for strategy. And the second one, open at the page. On page 19. The first one is the top. Here is the second step in previewing a book. Okay, in check the level of difficulty. As I said, right, the level of difficulty, how can you check it? If the book is written for English language learner, you should probably start reading at level 3, right, for language learner. If it seems easy, your next book can be at level 4, right? Okay. If the book for native speaker adult, young adult or children, you use the method below to check difficulty. So the method below choose the difficulty of it. Okay, I will read it in a minute, then I will translate it. Translate the method for you. Try out this method on a book written in English. Your teacher will give you a book, or you can use a page from part 4 of more reading power. Reading power. Okay, I will. If you have time, I will let you test your ability. How many minutes that the vocabulary that you can read. It will tell you them. A quick method for measuring difficulty in here. First one, on full page, count the number of words you do not know. Second, calculate the number of words on page, the number of the word in 3 full lines divided by 3, multiply that by the number of lines on the page. Third, calculate the percentage of unknown words on the page. For example, 5 unknown words on 250 words page is 2%. So make it easy for you. Right? I say it's not easy to understand, right? So in here, it can say a 2% rule. 100 word and not 2 words, that means you have 2%. You see 100. So in 100 word you can count, right? If you don't know 2, that means it is 2%. You don't know. And 250 word. If you don't know 5 words, that means 2% also. You can see by that, right? And below 2%, if it is a 100 word, you don't know only 1 word. That means it is too easy, right? It's like this. And if it is upper 2%, that means 100 words, you don't know 3 words up. That means this book is difficult for you. So find it 2%. It will fit your ability, right? Okay, you got it in here. So that's all for our strategy, and we will cover in the text, and it helps more than that. We will cover. Okay, thank you.